Hello Internet, and today's video is going to be another book opinion. Those videos in which I tell you my opinion on a book, and today we're going to go over a graphic novel, Snortgirl by Brian Lee O'Malley and Leslie Hung, and it's volume 1, Green Hair Don't Care. So this covers issues 1 through 5, I believe. So this was a little confusing for me, and I could see how some people like this. It has beautiful artwork, the story is compelling enough, but I couldn't get into it, okay? I couldn't get into it. So this follows our girl Lottie, and Lottie is an Instagram online beauty fashion blogger, and she's very, very conceited, very, very materialistic, and she has a lot of self-esteem issues because her whole life is based around looking good, on people following her, on being liked. So a lot of the relationships she has in her life are based on materialistic. Does your friendship make me look good in any way? So all her friends are all fashion bloggers. All her and her friends care about is whether or not they look good. So not true friendships going on. She also has an ex-boyfriend that she's really mad that they broke up about, and I'm not quite sure if it's because she really cared about him or if it's for more reasons than that. But she's definitely jealous. Now, she has super bad allergies, and that's why this is called Snortgirl. She has horrible allergies that just snot falls profusely out of her nose, and she can't do anything about it, and she feels really bad about it because she's like, oh, how is anyone going to like me? How is anyone going to love me when I have so much snot coming out of her nose? A doctor gives her some special pills, some trial pills to see whether or not this new drug will help her with her situation. And from there, these new drugs kind of mess with her mind a little. Like, she thinks she sees someone die, but then later she sees this person. She thinks she sees something else, but later it doesn't look like that. And all the while, there's an investigation going on for a murder. So you're trying to figure out whether or not this girl is going mad because of her medication, or if there's something like deeper going on here. So I was very intrigued. I thought the artwork was very, very pretty. It looks something like that. I definitely liked how the main character had green hair. I dye my hair all the time, so I definitely like seeing characters with unnatural hair colors. And like I said, the art was great, but the story confused me a lot because I was there. I mean, I wasn't a fan of Lottie and her friends because they were super materialistic, super self-absorbed, but I got that that was the story, right? I understood that, so I wasn't that bothered by it. But when it got into like the drugs and whether or not something was real or if it wasn't, or if it was all in her head, but then in the real world outside of her, like there was something going on that made you think that maybe the visions she's having are real, I wasn't a fan. I didn't mind that she was an unreliable narrator. I found that was intriguing. I got tired of having to try to figure out which parts were real and which parts weren't. So by the end of this volume, I wasn't really satisfied. I think this is the type of series that you just have to have it all right there in front of you for you to enjoy a single volume. You just have to continue reading throughout the story to see everything going on. Otherwise, you might not enjoy it as much because it's a lot of guessing and piecing things together and trying to figure out what's going on. And you only get so much in a graphic novel, in a comic book, before the book is over. So I did not have that much fun, even though I typically enjoy trying to figure things out. I did not have so much fun with this one because I was just highly confused, and I was like, at least the artwork's pretty, because otherwise I wouldn't see any point in this. But I guess like if you like kind of weird psychedelic sort of comic books, you might enjoy this one. I might see if like I can find the second book somewhere for real cheap and then see if it makes more sense with like the second, because I definitely thought some of the ideas and some of the things going on were interesting, but it was like overdone with my confusion over the whole story, so I wasn't pleased. So that is my opinion on Snortgirl, Green Hair Don't Care. If you've read this book, please tell me, did it make sense to you? Does it make sense to anyone, or did you just like being befuddled? Because like if you truly enjoyed it and you just liked being confused the whole time, Like, I ain't gonna get on to you. Sometimes that's a lot of fun. I, however, did not like it at all. So I want to know, have you guys ever heard of this? Do you guys get confused with stories like this too? I have no idea. Maybe I'm just a really bad reader. That could also be a possibility. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to continue to see more, click all those bunnies down below, and goodbye, Internet.